But I think Bitcoin and Ethereum have failed to be a payment method.
Ripple is really a second generation of the Bitcoin concept. And as many of you know, Bitcoin and Ripple are really two things. They are a new global currency, what we call a math-based currency. But maybe even as more importantly, they are global free payments networks.
We are pursuing is the use of XRP as a financial asset by sophisticated institutions as a bridging mechanism.
I read your complaint, like I did, and couldn't find a single one. Imagine finding out your hero is on the side of the guy you're trying to sue.
Swift did their own, they have their own every year. They have SIVOs. They literally shut Ripple from being able to present.
Because
there was so much attention being put to them.
You take the red coin, you stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. All I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
If you got a bag, welcome to the party. Welcome back to some more Moon O'Clock news. No breakfast, no coffee, just straight extra bullishness. Shout out to the latest sub. Appreciate you stopping by. Go ahead, throw on those pilot shades and buckle up because the future is extra bright. And let's go full speed, full throttle into the cryptoverse. We got the total global cryptocurrency market cap today down about 2% in the past 24 hours. We got XRP 33 cents, down about 0.8% in the past 24. We got Bitcoin right under 20K, ETH right around 1,500. And we have Stellar XLM in the number 30 spot, about 10.5 cents, down about 0.5% in the past 24 hours. Taking a look at the USDT dominance here. Dominance continuing to kick up here as XRP continues to fall. XRP wasn't able to get above this level, so XRP possibly some more continued downside. But any red day is just an opportunity to load up on those red bags, and at these prices, I'd be stuffing and loading up while I still had some time. David Schwartz, extra bullish this morning on the XRP ledger. Also, make sure to stay to the end of the video because we got some cryptic tweets in the last final warning from David Schwartz. 100 million XRP moved by Ripple to an anonymous wallet, as well as shift 290 million XRP. Something's brewing. We got WenMint, XRPLS, XLS20 NFT standard. We got 10 days, 1 hour, and 30 minutes till launch. Also, currently, we're at about 88% still, so well above the 80% threshold. Watch out for September 13th. Ripple says Liquidity Hub allows enterprises to source digital assets at the best prices across multiple venues using a single streamlined API. It's no wonder everyone's jumping on that RippleNet. See how our partnership with Lunu Solutions enables the luxury retailer to adopt crypto in their businesses. Crypto meets luxury retail for Berlin-based Lunu. John Dean says in 2015, the FinCEN and the DOJ settlement with Ripple. According to the settlement, Ripple had to register with FinCEN, not the SEC. Digital Asset Investor says this is one of the three things: corruption, 2, all the world's a stage, and 3, a combination of both. They just don't want you part of the transformation of wealth. They know what's coming. Nerd Nation Unboxed, Managing Director, Head of Wholesale Payments Technology at JP Morgan. You can clearly state today this probably wasn't true a year ago, but I think Bitcoin and Ethereum have failed to be a payment method, but never fear, we have the new standard, XRP.
I would just say, I think you can very clearly state today, this probably wasn't true a year ago, but I think Bitcoin and Ethereum have failed to be a payment method. I think they have succeeded in being a commodity, and certainly the U.S. government has deemed those to be commodities at this point. So the downside to that is you don't want to pay taxes on selling, a piece of your Bitcoin to buy a cup of coffee, right? And probably not a good trade there.
Everybody always saying Bitcoin has that name brand value, but nobody's talking about the old standard of internet and being on dial-up. No one's using dial-up today. Nobody talks about it. And if they do bring it up, it's only in comparison to today's technology and how slow and how inefficient dial-up internet was. BTC who? The Enron loophole. New exchanges were allowed to stay off the policy grid entirely. Gary's still meeting with Pierre and Boring, founder and chamber of the Digital Commerce as of 6/22/2022.
We had something called the Enron loophole where new exchanges, new ways to do electronic trading of derivatives or swaps were allowed to stay off the grid, off the policy grid entirely. I'm not saying it's the only reason we had the 2008 crisis, but it was certainly part of the crisis. And looking back now, those of us, because I was involved at the time, should have done more to protect the public. Should have done more to protect the public. There were other accommodations in the securities laws that have had unintended consequences, but they've roughly worked as anticipated. That new bulletin boards allowing trading of securities were brought inside the public policy framework, and it's called Regulation ATS. It was sort of like, you didn't have to be fully like the New York Stock Exchange. You could be a little less regulated, but you still were inside the framework. So I think that there are a lot of lessons from when the internet was first being adopted.
Gary, are you there? Notorious XRP says, we're just at the beginning of a journey. Buckle up. The best is yet to come. James Rule XRP, HTTP for money, the internet of value, open coin before Ripple, Ripple's XRP.
My name is Chris Larson. I'm CEO of OpenCoin. OpenCoin is the company that's building the Ripple network. Again, before OpenCoin, I was CEO of Prosper, a peer-to-peer lending company. And then before that, CEO of eLoan, which was an online lender. So a lot of you may have heard about Bitcoin. It's been in the news quite a bit lately. Ripple is really a second generation of the Bitcoin concept. And as many of you know, Bitcoin and Ripple are really two things. They are a new global currency, what we call a math-based currency. But maybe even as more importantly, they are global free payments networks. And what we've tried to focus in with Ripple is that second part. What we're trying to build is a global payment network that allows anyone, anywhere in the world, to send any currency basically for free, that is irreversible, so that you can make payments much more efficient. So we look at the currency that we've created in Ripple really as more of an enabler of a new global payment system. So
the new bridge asset, out with the old, in with the new. XRP, the new standard, faster, more efficient, cheaper. Send money anywhere around the world instantly. No middleman snatching up those fees. Eco-friendly, carbon net zero 2030. All ledgers closed since inception. Need I say more? Open coin, open for everybody. Turning point, XRP, Riz XRP.
A lot of it, as you say, is very shallow trading by individuals. And that is not the use case that we are pursuing. What we are pursuing is the use of XRP as a financial asset by sophisticated institutions as a bridging mechanism. So does this hurt or harm? Well, it creates a lot of noise. And, we certainly don't want that much noise, but we're waiting. And for example, in this last quarter, the bulk of XRP sales were to institutional investors. And as this transitions away from retail to institutions, we'll start to use it for wholesale, financial usage. That's when the turning point will come.
The transformation, the transition to the new standard, the transformation of all value. XRP Ninja, WTF, did Flare launch or something? I'm a little off the grid right now. Flare, 62 cents currently on Bitrue. Flare pumping. Flare Finance says today we initiated a new liquidity pool to facilitate Songbird and SFIN swaps on Flare X. Swaps on this pair will be disabled for up to 24 hours to allow liquidity building. The Songbird SFIN LP farm pool is now open on Flare Farm for those providing liquidity to this new LP. Pengalon Flare says mint F assets, earn Flare for holding that F asset. Use F assets on the DeFi app. Use the Flare rewards on the DeFi app. F assets will reward you for minting and using assets from non-smart contract chains on Flare. Who's ready? Jungle Inc. says commander of the XRP army, Joe Katz, stripped him of his command.
The BitBoy is obsessed with a cryptocurrency called Ripple, or XRP. He calls himself the commander of their XRP army.
Because that's my duty as a supreme leader and commander of the XRP army.
Now, I have to be clear, no one hates this self-title of BitBoy more than the XRP fans, but basically BitBoy makes tons of videos about XRP's legal cases with the SEC. So imagine his surprise when the CTO of Ripple comes to a Tozy's defense. David Schwartz says, quote, please identify one specific statement that you can prove is a lie. I read your complaint, like I did, and couldn't find a single one. Imagine finding out your hero is on the side of the guy you're trying to sue. And he responds, I cannot make specific.
Also, BitBoy just recently started shilling XRP and he needed inside sources to tell him so. Meanwhile, we've been telling you about XRP since the early days, 2017, 2018. BitBoy's about a bull run too late and he's only been shilling XRP for about a year or so. Commander of What army? Extreme favor for the X-list vote, BPM Wallet. Why? Great utility in the multi-billion-dollar market. Massive team. Super undervalued. Extreme investment fund is being invested. Vote here. BPM Wallet. BPM for the win. BPM Wallet says, choose wisely. Which of the top 4 cryptocurrencies are you most bullish about? It's got to be XRP. Sonar Muse says, with all the exciting news about the XLS20, I'm having NFTs become native feature on the XRP ledger. Sonar Muse would like to announce the second wave of music submissions. Kindly fill out the form with the requested information. Calling all XRP ledger artists. Wave 2, Sonar Muse. Real XRP boy says, it was always political and always about all the money. Shout out to XRPville on YouTube.
Around that is pretty big, but it's in the banks. To be frank, and you know, it's Swift, as you said, it's private, but it's all the banks. They are all part of this, and it's in their best interest to keep Swift going. And to the extent that Swift did their own, they have their own every year. They have SIVOs, and they, I think it was in 2016 or 2017 when it was held in Toronto. They literally shut Ripple from being able to present, because there was so much attention being put to them. And so there's a real political will here, and that always gets in the way of things. So it's not that it can't be, and I agree with all the things you said, Una, but you know, some of the backdrop in being hands-on, working with Swift and Ripple, and seeing, you know, the opportunity that Ripple could bring to the market, and you know, the headwinds that they face. Quite frankly, with the bank. So
the powers that be knows that XRP is a transformational technology, so they want you out, and they're going to try to throw FUD every which way they can. SEC who? We're still coming. With that being said, Bagman and Bag Ladies, pay attention to this. This may be another warning, a final warning from David Schwartz. Yo, are y'all paying attention? David Schwartz says, pack your bags now. Now let's get into this warning. Now, we had a similar warning from David Schwartz back in April 13th in 2021, and this might blow your mind here. This is probably going to be my least popular tweet ever, but if you have life-changing amounts of cryptocurrency, please take some time to seriously consider selling some to reduce your risk and exposure. This is not any kind of prediction about what the market will do. Let's see. David Schwartz, cryptic tweet here. And as you can see here, Bagman and Bag Ladies, April 13th, 2021 was the last day. Pretty much XRP hit the top here, about $1.96, $2. About 9 to 10 days later, dropped about 50%. And currently we're at about 83.43%. So let me know down below if you think David Schwartz was trying to warn us. As you can see here, the date, April 13th, 2021, April 13th, 2021. Once again, 10 days later, down 50%. And currently down about 83%. And I think it dropped as low as about 88%. So if you didn't listen to David Schwartz and you had about 100K up here at the top, and you didn't take the time to seriously consider selling some to reduce your risk and exposure, you would be down to about 17K. With that being said, Bagman and Bag Ladies, pack those bags, know what you hold, and if you did need any more confirmation, you know what's coming. I know what's coming. Schwartz knows what's coming, and they can't stop it. Pack those bags, know what you hold, take heed, see the signs, know where we're headed. I am the XRP Bagman, the Moon Commander, currently up here on the mothership, stuffing some bags and enjoying the show. Appreciate you stopping by, tuning in, smashing those likes for some more Moon O'Clock news. Hope y'all continue to stay extra bullish out there. Continue holding those good vibes. Remember to sell the FUD, buy up that bag, and don't forget to spread that liquid love. Also, if you're new here, don't forget to drop a subscribe. Drop a comment down below. All the OG diamond hands out there, drop a comment down below and drop an elbow on that like button from the top floor, and we'll catch you up here, top roof, for the moon party. BYOB. Peace out, Crypto Ghost.
Old money, they don't want you in. Too bad, cause I'm getting bags. You crying and I'm buying. Getting bags like Rob Cash. That old money, they don't want you in. Too bad, cause I'm getting bags. You crying and I'm buying. Getting bags like Rob Cash. SEC, drop my bags, but I bought more, got more stacks, so thank you. Also dropped my average buy from like 50 cents to 24. Now we partying on top floors, rocket ships, all floors. I'm a king now, like Solomon. When you hear about that XRP, you just follow them. We knew what was going down, my whole crew, space bound, flying through, we got the space route, headed to a new space.